What is going on, YouTube? I'm Brandon. You are back in the Gillstrap garage. We just got back from an awesome ride. The weather's perfect, the sun's shining, bike's running great, but we're back in the garage doing some maintenance and all kinds of upgrades to my buddy June's bike. I haven't recorded a lot of this bike because it's a lot of the same stuff that I've already put in videos. Cams, I can't figure out how to make a good video doing handlebars, but we're kind of changing the whole look of this bike here. But here's one that I have not done before, have not got to take a video of, have not done any of that. Pretty short, straightforward, simple job. We're gonna be taking off whatever you want to call this, the tri-bar, the mullet, the shroud, I don't know what you want to call it. I think the correct term is the tri-bar. I don't think we need a whole lot of tools for it. You do have to have this plug from Custom Dynamics. I don't know if anyone else makes them, but this one here is from Custom Dynamics, because if you take this light off, you're gonna lose your turn signal, your brake lights, your running lights. So that's the important part. I think it's like 40 bucks or something like that. All I can see that I need for tools so far, we need a 7/16 socket, a T40 Torx, an extension. I got my little snap-on wobblies, and I gotta go get a ratchet. And I don't think we need a whole lot more. We're gonna start out, I'm gonna do the best I can to show all this coming apart. There's 1, 2, 3 nuts on each side. There's the one bolt right here with the Torx head that holds on this like support bar in there that I believe has to come off. There's one nut on the inside. I'll get a flashlight or something and shine that in there. One nut there, and then the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 1. So let's get you on the tripod and get some video rolling. I've got my flashlight going. I'm hoping that's enough there. I believe, is that gonna be a 1/2 inch? I'm gonna go on the other side so I don't block the footage with my arm here. 7/16, but it's a tight fit. See if I can break this loose with the stubby here. I'm gonna need a little extension. You know, I think that bar is gonna have to stay in there. That's part of the fender support, but you do have to take that nut off to get this little P-clamp off that holds the harness for your light. You can see I've already got a little more movement in there now. So that does have to come off. It is necessary. I didn't just do that for no reason. But I am winging it a little bit because, like I said, I've never done this before. Next step, I've got my antenna off. I broke that loose yesterday before I decided I was going to make a video on this. And one thing you're going to have to do, this is a little bit different case because I've already got so much of it torn apart. You will have to take your bags off. If you can't take your bags off, if you got to see how to do that, then you probably shouldn't be doing much else on your bike. Let's get over on the tripod now where I can get you a little higher up, and we're going to get those 6 nuts off. Where'd my nut go? Oh, there it is. All right, let's jump to the other side. Same thing, repeat what we had just done. Oh man, I was trying to make it through without dropping one. All right, let's see if we can slide this thing out now.
Brand, I bought these popsicles, these SpongeBob popsicles you see in the freezer.
Yeah, no, I didn't see them in the freezer, but
It's like a box here, SpongeBob, and I was thinking they're like $6 for like 5. Close the door! I'm thinking it's like the little gumball ones or the square ones and all that.
what is that?
I don't know. Hello.
Over a little more.
I'm in it. I was like,
That's ridiculous.
Aubrey's like, hey mom, like, she's like, when I opened the SpongeBob, I thought it was like the gumball SpongeBobs. I'm like, they're not? And she's like, no, you haven't seen them? And she opened one, and I was like, I paid $6 for those.
That's crazy.
I was so excited thinking I bought a box of like the SpongeBob ones.
All right, where's our plug at? All right, so I took the wire out of the little clips on this side. I have a feeling we're gonna have to pop this off here. Yep. Okay, so they're already labeled input, output. That's where our harness is gonna plug into. So the tri-bar's off, mullet, whatever you, like I said, whatever you wanna call that thing. We're just gonna have to figure out how to cleanly keep these secure. So I have that P-clamp there. I'd like to get these on the inside of the fender, I just worry about it rubbing.
No.
Yeah, we'll be able to do that. You hear that freaking rooster going off?
He sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, he does. There we go. All right, now we just gotta figure out how to hide these the best we can. So we've got our P-clip there. I think it's gonna take some zip tying, which is no problem. The first nut that I took off, I'm gonna get started back on the inside. Actually, I'll just get that tight right now.
What?
What happened?
She ran into the bush.
Oh, I thought she was crying. All Alright, I just gotta cut these zip ties up. I've got it all in a spot where that tire is never gonna hit it. We should be safe against vibration. I pulled my wire through a little bit on this side. You can see I've got a zip tie here. Got to cut all these up, and that should be it. I'm gonna clean up all the old dirt marks. It should come off pretty easy, and this will make your bike look a lot taller, look a lot cleaner on the sides. Let's get our antenna back on while I'm thinking about it. And that's that. Mullet delete, tri-bar delete, 40 bucks in about 20 minutes, and you can have it done. I don't even know if it took me 20 minutes. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. One thing I forgot to show before my outro is for the studs right there. I got some of these plastic washers from Harbor Freight. I've had these for a few years now, and I'm putting those on the base of the stud there before I put the nuts back on to avoid scratching the paint. Kind of just a little safety. I'm not going to put a whole bunch of tension on these. I'm not going to put Loctite because they are lock nuts. I did this on both sides. Like I said, it'll just keep from scratching the paint. One thing I wouldn't want to do is crush this washer down and have the paint chip on the outside of the flare. So that's it. Not much else to it. I'm going to run those down and call it a day.